What's up guys, it's Giddy up here. This is my 2011 Mustang GT, and what we're gonna do today is do a full engine detail. Okay, so for that first step, I just got a cheap little power washer here. You know, you don't want anything too strong because you don't want to force water where it's not meant to be, because I'm not taping anything up or anything like that. We're just gonna basically hose down, get all the, the most part of the dust off and everything, so that when I spray the engine degreaser, it's as most concentrated as it can be. So I'll just start by rinsing everything down, and then we'll show you how to degrease. So now that we've rinsed everything off, we got the majority of the dirt gone, I'm just going to use some gunk engine degreaser. This is going to help fight all the grime and everything like that. This is the best cleaner I found to use. So just basically just spray everywhere real liberally, and then we'll let it sit in for a couple minutes and do its work, and then we're going to power wash it off. So I really get it real heavy up here first, since this is where most of the junk is and everything like that, and then I'll spray up top a little bit, just because it's kind of dirty up there too. Okay, when you're spraying the hood down, make sure you don't get too close to the fire blanket, because if you do with a pressure washer, it'll like leave any type of mark in any direction that you're going. So just make sure that you stay a couple feet back and that'll be good. Now that everything's been properly rinsed off, we try to get as close as we could without potentially causing any damage, like springing inside any of the caps or anything like that, or where any electronics are. What I'm going to do next to follow up after the degrease and the spray off, now that most of the grease has been removed, we got some dish soap. We put a lot of dish soap in there, and we're going to go back at it with a bristle brush and just really take our time. You're doing a good job getting in between all the cracks and crevices to make sure we did a real thorough job. Okay, I went ahead and agitated everything again with the water bucket with the Dawn dish soap in it. So what I'm going to do now is just thoroughly rinse it, do a really good job, and then that'll be the last step of cleaning the engine bay. Then we're going to move on to the drying process. Okay, now that we went ahead and rinsed everything off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a blower and just start getting rid of the majority of the water. That way we can towel dry it, and it's not going to take, it's just going to speed things up a lot. Everything, it's mostly dry. It's still dripping a little bit here and there. You can see some spots that were missed, or where the brush just left streaks, just because it's just to get we're working our way up from getting the big hunks of dirt out and stuff like that. So what I'm going to use now is I got Adam's all-purpose cleaner here, and I'm just going to use a microfiber. And also, if you don't have a power washer or an electric blower like that, those aren't necessary. You can just use a regular garden hose, and you can towel dry this all. This is just to speed up the process for you. So I'm just going to start, and I always spray the cloth that way. You don't spray all in the engine bay to parts that we can't touch, basically. So I'm just going to start wiping everything down, and then I'll give you an after shot. Okay, everything's been completely wiped down now. It's all dry. Any spots that we missed have been completely wiped down, and man, it looks great. It looks back to new. So there's another step that you can do. It's with a product called Meguiar's Back to Black. It's kind of like a tire shine that you rub in, and it lasts for a really long time. I personally don't like it. It gives it too much of a sheen. I just like the clean matte finish. But if you would like to do that, that is a good ad that a lot of people like to do. But as far as just how to detail your engine, this is what the whole video concludes, and I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks. Have a good one.